comes closer than any other to realizing humanity's long-held fantasies of a flying horse and a magic carpet. The most dynamic and breathtaking view is of its silhouette. A four-bladed, twin-engine assault that first saw service in 2003 is known as the Tiger. It is known as the Tigre in France and Spain. Early versions of the Tiger have various cutting-edge features such as a glass cockpit, stealth technology, and great agility to boost its survivability. Development of the Tiger began during the Cold War. Since then, upgraded versions that are equipped with more potent engines and are compatible with a larger variety of weapons have entered service. Tigers have seen action in Afghanistan, Libya, and Mali since they first entered service. Before moving forward, let's clarify any misconceptions you may have about the Tiger. The first all-composite helicopter made by Eurocopter, not the striped animal with pointed claws. Let's view the silhouette now. In order to satisfy French and German demands for a sophisticated multi-role type for military operations in the usual European context, Germany was proposed as the Tiger in 1984. After a lengthy debate, Eurocopter was awarded a contract in November 1989 to construct 5 prototype development helicopters. For the essentially identical Tiger, Tigre anti-tank variations required by Germany and France, 1 prototype, and for a French escort helicopter variant, 3 were to be unarmed aerodynamic test beds, and the other 2 were to be armed prototypes. In April 1991, the first prototype took flight for the first time. 2 fundamental layouts are being evolved into 3 variations. While the German Army needs 212 UHT anti-tank multi-role support helicopters, the ALAT only needs 100 HAC anti-tank helicopters. The Trigat missile armament and TV forward-looking infrared laser rangefinder sighting system is shared by both the HAC and the UHT. The pilot's forward-looking infrared sighting equipment is placed on the nose. A 30mm Mauser cannon installed in the turret might eventually be added to the UHT. The first batch of 160 helicopters were the subject of a production agreement that was signed by the French and German governments in June 1999. In 2002 and 2003, respectively, the first Tiger and Tigre entered service in Germany and France. Modernity permeates every aspect of the Eurocopter Tiger, including its management, operation, materials, and technology. The rotor head is built of composite materials and has no hinges that require lubrication. The primary rotor blades are similarly constructed of composite materials, and they feature a contemporary design, particularly at the blade tips. The materials and design of the tail rotor are also contemporary. The main gearbox can be dry run for 66 minutes, as can all the other gearboxes. They had to be cautious since the MTU, Turbo Mecha, and Rolls-Royce 390 engines are also prototyping. The engines have enormous power outputs of 958 kW each for takeoffs, and 1160 kW, 1550 horsepower of super emergency power, while only weighing 170 kilograms. The power is instead directed to a single gas generator turbine by 2 extremely powerful centrifugal compressors that are modern in shape, design, and construction. Their durability brought to mind my experiences working in South America, primary rainforest clearings where our centrifugal compressors would effortlessly spew out various pieces of foliage and undergrowth towards the back. The engineers were certain that they had cleaned up the engine en route. The 13-meter, 4-bladed, hingeless main rotor of the Tiger HAD contributes to its remarkable level of agility. It also has 2 upgraded MTR 390 turboshaft engines, which contribute to its power. The Eurogrid battlefield management and digital map display systems, integrated radio and satellite communications, an IFF transponder interrogator, and a high-authority 4-axis digital automated flight control system are all included in the Tiger HAD's avionics. The roof-mounted sight is gyro-stabilized and equipped with a TV camera, thermal imager, laser rangefinder, laser designator, and a laser spot tracker that can track up to 4 objects at once. The Tiger is equipped to handle a variety of combat tasks, such as armed reconnaissance and surveillance, anti-tank and close air support, escort and protection of friendly assets, and operations in the wake of nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare. It can operate day or night and in all weather conditions. The Tiger may be employed in maritime environments as well. It can operate from ship decks, including frigates, even in adverse weather. The Tiger is capable of full loops and negative maneuvers. 2 FADEC-controlled MTU Turbo Mecha Rolls-Royce MTR 390 turboshaft engines power the vehicle. The Tiger's pilot would normally be in charge of the self-defense systems, communications, and some secondary weapons tasks in addition to flying the aircraft. Either crew member may control the weapons system or the primary flight controls, exchanging positions as needed. While some of the weapons, like the Trigat anti-tank missile, have specialized control interfaces, air-to-air missiles can be controlled using controls on both sets of collective and cyclic sticks. Due to the differences from older platforms, particularly in higher workload management, and the additional capabilities provided by the type, crew new to the Tiger must undergo extensive training. One significant difference from earlier attack helicopters is a significantly higher degree of operational autonomy. The latest Tiger HAD model is expected to cost between US $44 and US $48 million, while Australia's Tiger ARH costs $68 million per unit. So that's all the time we have today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit that bell icon on your way out. See you next time. Adios.